Now this vlog is mostly about running, and sometimes it's about things that have to do with running or with things that have to do with me filming the running. I really like my gadgets, and I really like to make these videos look better, so sometimes I try and get new equipment to try things out. I get a lot of questions about that as well, so I figured this is also a good place to talk about that maybe. The biggest question I get is what I use to keep the shot stable, and it's my gimbal. I put that in the description. It's in all my descriptions pretty much of all my videos. It's the Feiyutech G5. I've done a video on that as well a long time ago when I first started with these videos. I have to weigh it down a little bit now because I'm using the Hero 6 instead of the Hero 4 that I started with. So it feels a little bit different to me now because it's heavier. I found out not too long ago, I guess I just never realized it, that it has a little thing at the bottom where you can screw something in. So I did a test with this on my run a while ago. If you saw the video, I was testing if it was too shaky while I was running, and it was. And then I figured, what if I did this? Now, I take away the shakiness, but I can still stand it somewhere. I can still stand it up, I can put it around a lamppost or whatever, to give me those shots of me just running around and not having to take off the camera constantly. So I've been trying that for a while. That's why there's more of those shots in my videos. Then I went to the Feiyutech website and they have this little tiny tripod. So I got that. And same as that just screws in the bottom here. Simple as that. You can stand it up, easy peasy. Then I also got this extending pole that I have no idea what I'm going to use this for, but I figured, well, at some point it's probably going to come in handy if there's a lot of people around, I need to reach over them and still want the shot steady, or if I want to take this out, use it as a tripod with this at the bottom. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but it seemed like a good thing to have if I need it. Now I got this gadget that I've been wanting for a long time. I bought it online. I have this app, Wish. I'm sure they have a regular website as well, but I use the app and they sell all this stuff on there that's like really cheap. A lot of it is just crap. I've bought stuff there that's completely useless. Don't buy USB sticks or SD cards off of there because what they're selling is just not good stuff. But I figured I'd give this a shot. I bought a little drone. I'm sure it's not gonna be as good as they advertise it. They say it's got a 4K camera on it. I don't know. We'll see. It was 50 bucks, and I just wanted to see what it could do. If it would give me a couple of good shots, then I'm happy with that. If it works out, I don't know, it can make my videos look a little better. And basically it's just to test it out to see if this is something for me. I've never had a drone before, I've never flown a drone before, but when I see other people that have drone footage in their videos, it looks awesome, especially if I be running in the area that I am. I think it would look amazing, but this is basically just a test to see what it will do and to see if it's something for me and if it's worth it buying an expensive one or not. So this is how it shipped to me. It had a piece of white plastic around it so you can see through it so people wouldn't know that it's a drone and steal it or whatever. But this is how they shipped it. I haven't opened it yet. I've had it for over a week now, but I wanted to do this on camera, and now it's the first chance that I got. So let's see. Okay, Well, so that's I guess that's the battery. Okay, the battery's probably not charged. The battery's also very light. That's normally not a very good sign. This has protection on it. All right, let's take that off. And here's the remote. This really feels like a toy. It is. It feels really cheap. Oh my. All right, the drone itself. Oh, that feels very light as well, but I'm guessing that is normal. This is where the camera is at. It is very hard to believe that this will film in 4K, but okay. This is where I would think the sensors would be, or maybe they're just lights. I don't know, because I don't think there are sensors on these. But anyways, it has a manual with it and some extra parts. There's 2 more blades, a little screwdriver. I'm guessing that's for the blades, and maybe to put the battery in. A little cord. I'm guessing that's to charge it, or maybe to get the footage off of the camera, because I don't see anywhere where you could put an SD card. We'll get to this later, because I have to charge it probably, and I have to read through this, and then we'll go take it outside to see how it works. So lately I've been filming on the GoPro Hero 6. It replaced my Hero 4, and I'm very happy with this. The image quality is perfect. The sound is amazing. I was struggling with the sound on the Hero 4. I heard a lot of bad reviews about the Hero 5 and 6 on the sound, the way the settings work. There were a lot of things that kind of scared me and just left me using the Hero 4 thinking, okay, I'm happy with the quality, so stick with that and try to figure out a way to improve the sound. Now then the lens got busted, so I had to step it up and get the 6, and I'm happy that I did, because it is amazing. I'm very happy with the quality of it, and I haven't had any problems with the sound or the image quality or the settings or whatever. The only thing is there's a microphone at the top and at the side, the bottom, and it's supposed to pick up whatever sound is best. Now I'm thinking, for some reason it's not doing that. It's getting most of the sound from the top, and that is where the little hand of the gimbal goes. So I have to really make sure that it's not covering the microphone, because otherwise my sound is really soft. Other than that, I'm very happy with it. Now, I went on Wish and I got this. It looks like a GoPro. It's a little action cam that I bought for $10, and it's supposed to film in HD. Now, I'm not looking to replace this one because I'm very happy with the GoPro. I just thought, okay, it's $10. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna try it out and see what it does. See if the quality is anywhere near what they say it is. It feels very light. It feels very cheap. It was cheap, but still, they advertise it as filming in, it even says on the thing, HD 1080p. It has an LCD screen. My Hero 4 didn't have an LCD screen. It's not very good quality LCD screen, but it's, you can see where you're filming. I can see it right now. It's a good screen. You can see everything. It's very handy with a lot of the filming that I do when I'm not running. When I'm running, I don't use the screen. It doesn't matter to me. But there's been a lot of times that I wish I could see what I'm filming, and now with the 6 I can. So even with a cheap one like this, I think it's handy to have a screen like this, and it's fairly big as well. It covers pretty much the entire back of the camera. I haven't tried it yet, so I'm gonna have to get an SD card to put in it and film a little bit with it and see how the HD 1080p holds up. So I took the camera out on my run. The first time I took it out, even though the camera said it was recording, it didn't record anything. Turned out you had to format the SD card before it would record. So I took it out on my second run, and I had one corrupted file. I had one file that was only 1 second. It only ended up recording one of my shots. So this is a shot of me running past the camera. You can see it compared with the GoPro Hero 6. There's a big difference. The cheap camera records at 640 by 480, which is not even close to HD. It's a 4:3 ratio. Nobody has a TV that size anymore. Of course, the GoPro has a wide-angle lens. This one doesn't. So it doesn't compare to the GoPro at all. I didn't think it would. I thought maybe if it does record in HD, then that would be something that I can use maybe as an extra camera that I can put somewhere. The only thing that I can see this being good for is if you need to film something that looks like it was filmed in the 90s. That's about it. Now, one more thing that I didn't mention before is that it came with all these accessories. Things to hook up your GoPro to things. And these are compatible with my GoPro. I only paid $10 for these, including the camera. And these accessories are worth $10 easily. So it's not a total loss. Now let's see how the drone does. I took the drone out to where I normally go running, and as soon as it took off, it took off. I had absolutely no control over the drone. The wind took it and it was gone. The last shot that I had of it on my screen kind of showed me where it went down, but I lost a Wi-Fi connection. I had no clue where it was. Okay, I've lost it already. It's out there somewhere now. I saw that it went down somewhere in an area where there was a lot of tall grass. So I was looking and I just had no idea where it was. I couldn't find it. Eventually I saw that I had a Wi-Fi connection with it. So by the number of bars I could tell that I was getting closer to it. And when I got close enough, I could get a camera connection again, and I saw that it was somewhere in the tall grass. So I started moving all the tall grass that I could see, and eventually I saw myself on camera, and that told me where the drone was, so I found it again. It took me 30 minutes. Let's try this again, if the battery's not drained yet. I ended up taking it to a field. I still didn't have a lot of control, a little bit more, but the wind kept taking it. The drone is just not strong enough. I flew it around for a little bit, but I have no shots, no footage, because I think it goes too far away too quickly and I lose the Wi-Fi connection with my phone. And it doesn't have an SD card, so it records directly to the phone. And that didn't work. I have no footage whatsoever. I did do a test indoors before I took it out, so I have a little bit of footage from that. It films at 720, so it's not 4K, but I didn't really expect that it was gonna be 4K. The manual says it lasts for about 7 minutes. flight time. I think it was a little bit longer than that, but I had a really hard time steering this thing. It would not do what I wanted it to do. It went all over the place, but it was a lot of fun playing with it. And that's basically what this is. It's a toy. It's a toy to play with. You can't expect this to do the same as one of the bigger, more professional drones that cost you an arm and a leg. This one's 50 bucks. It's nice to play with. I think the footage is pretty good as well. I have to check what the aspect ratio is. It's not 4K like it said in the ad, but I could steer it a little bit, but it was very tough. It was a lot of fun though, so I can definitely see myself getting a bigger one of these with a good camera that I can actually steer for some really great running shots. I hope you enjoyed this video. Next video is going to be on Friday, and that'll be another training video, so there's going to be some running in that. Alright, until next time, get out there and run.